Hello there, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, hey, how are you? My name is Ashley. It would mean a lot to me if you subscribe because I do videos all the time. Today I thought that would be fun to do a story time video, and I've only done one other story time video which got a lot of hate from people at school because of one thing that I said in it, and I'm not gonna talk about it, but just a lot of people at school are getting so mad at me and like ganging up on me whenever I did nothing wrong. All I did was simply tell a story. And I don't know, people just get on my nerves, and I deleted all those comments because I want to completely get all the negativity out of my life. And I don't know, I just like don't like people who like talk about me, so I was like, I'm deleting them. People was like, oh, funny how you deleted this comment, but I don't care. I delete every negative comment no matter who it's from. So yeah, now that that's out of my system, I just had to say that. Today, I'm not telling any kind of story times about anybody else, throwing a little bit of shade to myself kinda, but today I'm going to be talking about the time I was almost kidnapped. Now, I know a lot of YouTubers that do story times make story time videos like this, and it's like, oh, I saw this guy and he was staring at me and he was freaking the heck out of me and he came running toward me and I just ran away and he never came back. But honestly, I'm not trying to throw any shade to any YouTuber, but mine was not like that at all, and it was actually quite creepy. So I need to give you guys a little backstory so you guys understand everything. If you guys do not know, my parents are actually divorced, and I currently live with my dad. That does not have to do with anything. My sister's literally vacuuming upstairs. Oh, rude. 1 second, I'm about to call her. And also, if you see me looking right here, like right that, it's because I'm looking at the viewfinder and I just want to check if I'm in focus.
Please record your message.
Hi, boo. I just wanted to know how much longer you'd be vacuuming because it's too loud for my video. You knew I was swimming. How rude. How dare you? Gosh. I'll talk to you guys in a second because this is annoying. So we are back from that noisy environment. I apologize. But that's what I was saying about how my parents are divorced and stuff. Whenever they first got divorced, I lived with my mom. And I lived with my mom for maybe 3 years. And we lived in so many different houses. We had this one house called the Bug House. We had so many houses. And I might do another story time about my boyfriend's house. I'm not sure. I can't remember where I was. And I can't remember if this is the same place that I almost got kidnapped at, but my boyfriend's house when I was like in 3rd grade. So this story, I was around in 2nd grade when this happened. So my mom and her boyfriend, his name was Shannon, we lived with them, and we lived in this nice little house, and we had our friend next door, and her name was Jordan. And I'm pretty sure this is the same house that my boyfriend was at, lived at, and he lived a little bit up the street, and his name was Pedro. Guys, I like low-key, I want to meet him again, but it's impossible for me to do that. But his sister, her name was like Mariana or something. My brother was dating her, so it was kind of weird. I'm not sure that's allowed or illegal, but it was happening. And he was like Puerto Rican. No, he was Cuban. He was from Cuba. That doesn't have anything to do with the story. I just thought I would share some interesting facts. So basically, my mom was at work. I'm not sure. I guess my mom's boyfriend was at work as well. And my sister and I were at home. I can't remember exactly how it happened. I think someone was ringing the doorbell, and we were like, oh my god, who is it? And every time someone rings the doorbell, we know like not to go look at it. Chelsea was probably in 4th or 5th grade. At the time, I was in 3rd or 2nd grade. So we heard the doorbell ring, and we're like, oh my god, who is that? And we were freaking out. We were like, oh my god, we don't know who this is. We were like hiding behind the couch so they wouldn't be able to look through the window to see us. And then we went into my mom's bathroom, and I was hiding in the bathtub because I guess the person wouldn't be able to find me in the bathtub. But I was hiding in the bathtub. Chelsea was like, we were in the bathroom, we locked the door, and we straight up called my mom. We're like, Mom, someone is banging on the garage. Yes, they were banging fully on the garage, like hardcore banging. It was super scary. It was terrifying. We were freaking the heck out. I don't know why we did not call the cops, but we called my mom, and she was at work. She was like, okay, I'm coming straight home. I'm coming home right now. She went all the way from work. I don't exactly remember where she worked, but she came all the way from work to our house, and she got there and no one was there. It freaked the heck out of me. I was so scared. My sister and I were so scared. We were hiding in the bathtub, and now that I say it, that was a really short story time. But I thought I would add another kind of story time about how my sister and I thought we were getting kidnapped, but it was actually my mom's boyfriend. So my sister and I go to the same school whenever this happened, and we forgot our keys, but little did we know our mom's boyfriend was actually at home. And we were like, wait, we can't get inside, let's just go to Jordan's house, who was our next door neighbor. So we went to Jordan's house, and meanwhile, our mom's boyfriend was at home. We had no idea, and he was like, where are the girls? Like, they should be home by now. The bus already came. Like, where are they? We were at our friend's house. We were chilling with her, And then she was like, okay, I remember, you know how blinds, if you can like twist them one way, some people outside can see it, and if you twist them the other way, you can see outside. She was like, we can do that, and we're like, no, we don't want to do that, just to get to like our mom got home. We didn't even tell anyone that we were doing that. A while later, we hear knocking on the door. We're like, oh my god, who is that? We were freaking out. We got behind her couch and we went into her mom's room, and we were hiding behind the bed. And like we saw him in the window, and we're like, we saw a man in the window. It was scaring us, and he got so scared that he didn't know where we were, because we didn't answer we didn't know that it was our mom's boyfriend, and we were freaking the heck out. It was so scary. And we saw him in the window too. We just didn't know who it was. I think he did that to like let us know it was him, but we had no idea. He got so scared because he had no idea where we were. He called the cops, and then I can't remember what happened. Like maybe our mom called us or something, but we figured out it was him, and we were like, wow, what a great life. So these story times were just kind of how I thought it would be interesting to tell you guys how I was almost kidnapped. They don't think that's interesting now that I tell the stories, and I may not even upload this video, but if you're watching it, hey, I decided to upload it. So I think that's about it. If you guys want to hear the story time about my boyfriend in 3rd grade, it was a great story time. I mean, it will be a great story time. Then yeah, you tell me down below, and follow me on Instagram and Twitter, and add me on Snapchat, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.